prefer to be called Babe, Babe, or Baby. It doesn't matter to me, so I'm going to end up calling you mine anyways.
Problem
A
solved.
little corny, I know, but it's really just to see what you call me.
This is some
Because I'm assuming that it would be the same. And no offense, but I don't think I'm old enough to call you my old lady. Though since you know I'm an old soul, we could go with
I
Timberani.
need to put some more spirit in it, you know what I'm saying? Though?
Honestly, that's one of my
So
favorites.
it's like,
So we can keep
that's
that
some
between
good
you and
lines,
me.
but hit.
We can go with the inside joke, and I can call you my mac and cheese. Girl, go ahead and call me whatever you want to. As long as the rest of the world knows that I'm your man.
Yeah, don't tell anybody, bro. I think she's still
I'll
mine.
never be upset with you.
I think she's still
Unless
mine.
you call me by my
Gave me
real
her.
name. What's the point of you saying, calling me something that anybody else can? There's no shame in my game. So just tell me where to
That's so
begin.
much better than mine.
Because I
Mine
know
don't.
I'll end
That's
up
why it's
calling you
better.
all of them at some point in time. Working my way down the list as we continue to grow together. Because honestly, all those are temporary, so I can call you my wife.
Oh, shit.
So we are getting close to our feature for the evening. It's kind of today, ladies. Y'all make some noise. Y'all make some noise for that. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss it. These are probably the most affordable tickets you can get to see this world-renowned poet. I'm telling you. So you don't keep this thing rocking. Come to the stage right
So
now.
then we
He
just got
is the
tickets.
creator, the founder, the
We got
CEO
tickets. I
of
told
the
y'all.
show.
I told her we was buying tickets. She didn't understand this. I told her. She said, "What tickets?" I said, "I got a phone. Somebody apparently got another phone. We connected through the railroad to life. We are.
Can we give it up one time for our amazing host, Free.K?
Let me see if I can do it alright.
So, y'all, I moved to Houston about 11 years ago. When I moved to Houston, I knew 5 people, and so it means a lot to me anytime I see this many people out here for a poetry show. And a little bit of background on me, I'm Iranian American, and so the reason I created this platform is I know people need a mic, and I know voices that are silenced around the world need to be amplified. For example, my cousins, we're from the same blood, but they can't say whatever they want on a stage. They can't say whatever they want on a microphone. And I feel like I kind of live in a dystopia, you know? Because people will text me, they'll say, "Is your family okay?" It's like, what does okay look like when bombs are dropping on your city? Is okay alive? You know, what does okay look like? And so, and I don't even want to ask them if they're okay.
But he said
Hey,
some real shit.
I live in a country where my taxes support these bombs that are being used to destroy your country. You know what I mean? And so I think it's important that we use these microphones. We tell our stories. We build more connection between people through those stories so that, you know, wars and shit don't happen. And so now's not the time to be quiet. Now's not the time, in my opinion, to be afraid. Now's the time to really embrace these opportunities, speak up and share your story. And so I'm going to lead into that with that poem. But I also want to say, while I live in this like dystopian version of life, I feel like there's also amazing and beautiful things that happen. So I want to wish my wife a happy anniversary. We've been married 5 years, so yeah, 500 more. This poem has nothing to do with that. That's it. I'm in trouble. I should have shut up. All right. So my name is Amir Safi, and I'm a poet, but I prefer the noun bardist. You ain't gotta be hard to outwork the hardest. I'm a farmer planting bars when it is not time to harvest.
Okay.
I watch my bars go into bars like I'm an avant.
Artist. There you go.
Remind me, what's that bar again? If I drop that bar again, then it's a bargain bin. Oh, snap. Where have you been at? My bars get snaps and snap bars, and when they're feeling themselves, they flip back to snap back. My bars are bars of the times. They hop and skip genres. They are double Dutch and double entendres. I guess you could call them chandras. Rhymes, my bars nice. stay light on their feet, dig deep and flightless. Listen, they try to put me on a no-fly list, but I'm the flyest, and you can't bar up the sky, bitch. You don't understand. My bars stay stuck like they're Cardi B busting out the belly band. My bars heavy, my bar ton. But I am no simp.
It just how you sound.
Yeah.
Make it sound.
My
bar is heavy. My bar is time.
No, listen.
Well, I can make it sound a little bit better than that. It's just how you sound.
Like I'm employee of the month of Sabaro. Don't ever forget what day comes before tomorrow. America tried to ban us, but this country could not bar me with an army. Outbar me or guard me.
He said some shit when he said, don't ever forget what day comes before tomorrow.
Charles Hartley or Charles Barkley. I'm Harley Quinn on John
He said, don't
Starks.
ever forget what day comes
Maria
before tomorrow.
Starks meets Brianna
That's a bar.
Bark sipping tea with Baby Bop and Barney at the house of Harley. For Harley, I'm effed up. I try to keep my head up even when I see low green. I ask Death, yo, what else is the Grim Repo bring? I'm the homecoming king. A mix between Aziz and Bari and Loopy bars. They try to tell me that I'm a monkey with these bars. When really, I'm a Persian. I'm a person. So I'm more like Barius the Great. Americans want to call me a terrorist. But I'm Iranian and American. So I guess to the rest of the world, I'm a barbarian. There's so much hate in this world that it makes you feel like you are barking in the parking lot. But maybe we should all stop parking in the parking lot. I am barking and snarling. Umbarku bursting from the seam, serving up gnarly Jabari bar knuckle boxing bars like a barista from Nut If You What is my national anthem.
I guess he ain't throwing it there. I'm sorry. I feel like he's the one in there.
I know what I'm supposed to do when it comes on like Mario. I'm Super Nintendo with the Ninja Stars. Listen, I've got bars from Texas to the Middle East. Allahu Akbars, to praise God and make people run away afraid of me. And I quote, I pledge allegiance to bars. That's Brentley Caballero. Don't ever forget what day comes before tomorrow.
He said some shit at the
I know
end.
he said some shit.
That man said some shit that's kind of need to
be addressed.
Tonight after the show, we changed the vibes up. We got Waves on brand in the building and the lovely Jasmine.
I'ma show the.
So we gonna put some tables out. They gonna have hookah. DJ outside, inside, and upstairs. It's always another fucking vibe.
Where's the
So
thing charger?
We don't have to go anywhere.
Mine too, nothing
but.
but.
The show going. Right now we got Nova Rain.
I need to go do some smoking poetry.
On deck, on deck.
Can I get the charger?
If I fuck this up, I'm sorry. On deck, we got Ibuke. On deck, we got Ibuke.
That's on 21.
If that's fine, I'm sorry. If that's fine, I'm sorry.
Not bad, y'all.
RAYNN on IG. Alright, y'all remember Local C? Yeah. Alright, so I wrote this poem about somebody I met at Local C, and then she had done.
We might be putting that back, so be careful. Hold on, fuck the brand up.
No, it ain't nothing like that. So I wrote a poem about a girl I met at Local C, and you know, she ended up going back to the Ivory Coast, and I ain't seen her no more. So, you know, shout out to the Ivory Coast. But here we go. I never experienced desire quite like this. Soon come after the exchange, we drifted to our first kiss.
Oh, look. That first line hit me like a
rocket. I
rocket.
gravitated through her magnetic pulls by law of attraction. We harmonized to the rhythm of me beating her forbidden drum. As she speaks in soliloquy, with words like we, and that's French for yes, while making circles with my index and mouth stuffed with each side's breasts. Ecliptic. Enchanted by the moon. We met Memorial Day, but was fucking by the third day in June. She lusts my soft and subtle tenderness. Buttercream brown hands grip the smalls of her back, press forward and fall into my forehead kisses. Fingertips trace the features of her face and cheek as she hold me with those eyes. I met into the mold, mimicking the image of her face.
Somebody.
Like a bee, I was drawn to her nectar. The river of sweetest honey which flowed from my lips down my chest while her clitoris caressed into a sticky saturated mess when my lips met with her lips. I mean, pressed against mine, clenched down, arched up, the head was being climbed. She getting acrobatic and breathing asthmatic. Shaking like coming down on some shit my bad habit. Got addicted. Okay. And not to be too bold, even though I did most of the work, man, I'm sure she took my soul and placed it under lock and key. Left the country I haven't seen her, although she said she would be back for me. Name Oubli Pas. Spoken in soliloquy that's broken French like Creole, but don't forget me.
I hope this reach her. I hope it reach that girl. I hope it reach that girl. I hope it reach that girl. Yeah.
Let me leaning so motherfucking hard on both of you. I'm gonna bust my shit. I didn't know the channel say. The lady right here, she was gripping the fuck out of her. She.
Right, cause she was speaking something real. She was talking to some. She talking lies. That girl was talking straight through the mind to the soul to the mind. Just like that little spot right here was just.
Stop it.
You know, I'm telling you, girl, that's for real. Like, she just was. Oh my god.
Alright.
I know too much. My bad.
I
wasn't sure how much I know.
Come to the stage right now. We got the bouquet. Come to the stage right now. We got the bouquet.
Girls, boys, guys. I was with y'all. Girl, listen.
On deck, on deck, on deck, on deck. We got Dimitri. On deck, we got Dimitri.
Hi, my name is Bouquet, short for Ibukulolua. So this is my first time performing, so I'm a little bit nervous, but so the name of this poem is American Imagination, Working Silent. Okay. You know that moment when you introduce yourself to a stranger and they ask that ill-fated question? So where are you from? You wish your answer could be a simple city, state, but it becomes your autobiography. The one you were forced to create because your foreign city, state, nation state has never matched the accent on your tongue. They want her identity to be digestible, so she breaks it down, dilutes, spoon feeds her truth until she can hear the gears stop grinding, click into place as their minds shift from African American to Nigerian immigrant, and their furrowed brows unfold into pearly smiles stretching wider than rush hour Lagos traffic. And oh my gosh, I love Burna Boy, but really she prefers Davido, and it's in this moment she knows. These people don't like you until they can stereotype you. So she's learned to dish out her history like complimentary party favors, learned to code switch like her tongue made of silicone to appease the different context, dividing her skin, blood and bone, learned to be quiet. She doesn't want to explain, so she pulled her knees up to her chin, decided silence wasn't a sin and bit her tongue. But she's held it for too long. It's cemented between her milk teeth and she's forgotten how to scream. She's nodding, I am a Nigerian, the sound no one else perceives. And her peers couldn't see her roots, so they forcefully uprooted them, collapsed millennia of culture, language, history into a little box labeled black and in brackets American. In their eyes, she was reduced to a body. Dark skin, dark eyes, dark hair, much less fair than themselves, so her ancestors must have been subject to the brutalizing unfairness of a centuries-long slave trade and a centuries-long genocide, but setting that aside, why did the I am a Nigerian fall on deaf ears, become a convoluted melody eradicating their fears that black identity exists beyond these well-cultivated walls of black and white America, where any person with the pigment that my skin is in, whether immigrant or citizen, becomes rootless and unrounded, identity founded, no, floating, somewhere in the cesspool spun by the American imagination. Why do they fail to understand that a unified skin does not mean a unified experience? It signifies a unified kin. Not all black nations are democratized, but all seek to revolutionize their lands to erase the tattoos of cruel colonial expertise. Drawn deep into the dermis of our one mother, dividing her children who are all of one color into tangled, tormented categories of social and cultural subjugation, i.e. nation states. And so their perception of her became a narrow strait, tying her between two half-homes, black and in brackets American. She can identify beyond skin tone Nigerian and in brackets immigrant. The culture she's desperate to call her own. Soon her milk teeth make way for cunning canines and she cries out in a tongue neither home could ever understand. Thank you.
That was hilarious. That's a beautiful poem. Come to the stage right now. Come to the stage right now. We got Dimitri. Dimitri to the stage. Yeah, roll out.
Hi, y'all follow me on Instagram, Postman Jenkins. I'm almost to 1,000 followers. Follow me so I can blow up and switch up on my day one.
On deck coaching time. On deck coaching time.
But yeah, nah, how about
I want the purple one.
This
I
is called
those are the ones
To You.
that's red. That's why I was looking at those. Those are red ones. Come on, baby.
I've been trying to understand my youth. I took a dip inside insanity and falling into truth. I was nervous.
You've been yelling all night. You better get into it.
See, nowadays I be amazed on how our love can take my breath. See, nowadays my mental health be with my demons having sex. See, nowadays I cannot dream without sleeping in C dimension. I've been cursed for the longest time, but I'm free when it's December. This curse weighing heavy on my soul, I know it proper. I'm trying to get some food, but dog, I'm dying from the hunger, man. I'm dying in my slumber, man. I ain't lying, bro, I love her, man. I'm fucking cursed, this shit is complicated. My common sense is holding prominence. The prominence of you, skin delicate in touch, lips pickled to a tone, lips pickled to the liquor, skin delicate, like you. I'm trying to fold my energy to you. The truth is spoken, I can tell you that my motive isn't new. You showed me eloquence. The heartbeat that you have is only growing because of me. I think you sold my soul for currency.
Alright, so I've been doing the next artist coming to the stage is going to be our last artist before we call up our feature. It does not mean that the night is over, y'all, but we are just going to bring our feature up to the stage. But on deck we had Tone. Alright, y'all ready for the next artist to the stage? Yeah. It's alright, come to the stage, you already feel the energy, you already clap your hands, but don't you come?
Huh? She got the apple flavor, but full cinnamon.
I got you, sugar. I got. There ain't no sugar. It's all right. It's all right. Hold on. I'm sorry.
Y'all hear me? Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful. So, this piece I wrote a few years ago. I wanted to bring it back. It was my first time speaking on stage, so
I got better.
Apple tree. Look at us standing here. Man, how the fuck we land here? Heart in shambles, brain on ramble, heart our past fear. So who gonna sell out? The more we water, the more the water from your eyes fell out. But if it gets to the root, then it's for the better. Always think, what if back then my pores don't open like the way I got you open? If my roots were nervous, like how I got you so. With my eye, full tree, but the flavor was off to me. You leave and now I'm dry in disbelief. Must be a lie, I tell myself to feel more human. But it's life as a game and I'm the star student. You were a game player. My look was always more prudent. I inspire movement, no regret about what was done to you. Going through is the only route. I can feel for you, but I can't feel for you. It's crazy how with all these stars, I'm water bound, but I'm so dry. You got the same except for growth behind your heart as fun guys. Have fun guys and dull guys. Lie guys and hit it once guys. These tall tales like side and after now you're try rocking your pride. These tall tales like side and after now you're try rocking your pride. Cruel world for a woman like you. It gets evil when they king me too. Backstroking, heartbroken, cold shoulders and not misquoted. You fuck up from a conversation. Mine was at war, but the heart was racing. That the side was all a fake, but now all we're left with is millions left.
Alright. Bloom, you so funny, bro. Shout out to the DJ. Y'all make some noise for DJ Bloom. Alright, if you still with me, say yeah. Yeah. If you still with me, say hell yeah. I seen that, but I'm gonna let you like it. I seen that. Yeah, so somebody say feature. If you a man, say feature. Yeah, because y'all be acting weird when y'all hold y'all vowels and consonants. Y'all be acting weird and shit. Language is bisexual as fuck, okay? If you didn't know. You didn't know. We've been intersecting for ages.
Are you looking at me?
I'm looking at you because I know you. That's literally it. I'm only looking at you because I know you. Because if I look at anybody else, they're gonna be weird and be like, Like, I don't have time for that. I need hard eye contact. Pause. Alright, so
Pause, it's crazy.
So I'm gonna say a few things about our feature, and as I name those things, you are going to build energy. Your round of applause is gonna get louder. You're gonna start screaming. You're gonna start saying, "Where's she at?" Though, all the things, right? Right. We're gonna start off real simple, real soft. All right. So she has 4 cats and a dog.
Okay. Where she at though?
No, that's it. That's right. That's right. All right. Laura Ingram from Fox News part her work anti-racist propaganda. That's when you go to energy. Her work has also been showcased on Pop Sugar, BuzzFeed, Harvard Bazaar, Diet Prada, featured on Tamron Hall Show, and right about now, she has performed at over 300 colleges in 40 states. Ladies and gentlemen, your feature for tonight, the lady you came to see, the one that you're building energy for, Kyla Janae Lacey. We got a funny one. We got some funny shit going to the stage. You better clap for it. You better laugh for it. Yeah.
Are you guys here? Hello, Houston. I want to give a quick shout out to my friend Terry. It's her birthday today. She's turning 21. Yeah. And how y'all doing tonight? Good. It's thicker than me in here. Alright, so I'm gonna mix it up. I'm gonna do some old stuff and some new stuff. Just like my
She
baby.
said, boy. I was just, what she said, but I was just
You
saying.
gotta recycle a little bit. You gotta, you know.
I'm trying to.
Cheers. Are you still toxic? Great, let's go. Okay. And then I got my Juan shirt on. Shout out to Juan. Cause you're not gonna steal this poem, bitch. You were like, I'm gonna tag you.
God.
I'm gonna even skip the intro so we can get to some poems. But yeah, don't be friends with poets. Basically, that's pretty much it. Because they're shitty people, except for Amir. He's really shitty. So I'm just serious. The lexicons of the relationships that shape us like octagons never read stop. Hey, if you came to a poetry show to do some talking, you should be on the mic when you do that. So I appreciate it if you shut the fuck up. Thank you.
You remind me of Danny.
The lexicons of the relationships that shape us like octagons never read stop and watch your inner circle. You got that? Okay, all right. Who would be get to be a bunch of squares only trying to box you in. There'll be your untimely undoing in the end because laughter is always harder the farther it is from your face. And honesty was lost with the crayon box that told you that the only thing stopping you was your imagination, not your association. Guilty parties part with filthy hands parting, asking for forgiveness and forgiving another handout. Hands out of pockets are the most welcome, while hands across the face are the most received. These same hands cover my eyes trying to deceive me. Keep your friends close, but dispose of those who consort with your enemies. I loved real hard when I was hardly loved. It's my fault. I'm the one to blame for sometimes having bad taste in my mouth. Hey, hold on. I got it. Hold on. Okay. What did I say just now? No, we're not gonna do that. I'm the one to blame for sometimes having bad taste in friends because see, we're gonna move on. We're gonna come back to that. It's cool. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna get serious then. I'm gonna get serious because I know this poem. So I seriously know this poem, so I'm gonna get serious. Okay. So I'm from Seminole County, Florida. And somebody from Seminole County, Florida. Okay, all right. Yeah, we're crazy. And Seminole County is also where Trayvon Martin was murdered. And Seminole County is very interesting because it's like a lot of trees. It's like very lush. It's called the natural choice, right? It's a weird motto for a county. But nonetheless, there was like this big controversy over whether they should hunt black bears. And there was like this big thing, and I wrote on the Old People app, in Seminole County, Florida, black bears are more protected than black boys. And I lost some friends, but I didn't lose any that day. And years later, this is what came out. They hunt black bodies for sport. Gold trophies, call them badges. Gotta go into the neighborhoods, gotta go into the natural habitats, gotta go where the animals are at, gotta snatch them back from Africa. Paid vacation, go on safari, call it administrative leave. It's important to take a break after a big kill. Take a picture with it, frame it, front page coverage, set up a GoFundMe to ship the body back to the States because getting away with murder, getting away with a big kill can sometimes be expensive. Heads secure with ropes, heads hung over fireplaces, heads hung over from broken spine. Where is Peter when you need them? Some were worrying more about fur than coonskin. Some were worrying more about poached eggs than poached people. Stay away from their daughters. You know they got it out for African game. You know they will hunt you. Gotta take down the pride. Too many lying around. Whoever kills an animal should make it good. Leviticus 24:18. Oh, God be happy. They're being such good Christians. Where is National Geographic? Some are snapping pictures of a noble fat savage feeding her cub, fattening him for slaughter. Her daughter doesn't go for as much on the black market, doesn't get as much media attention as killing a buck, doesn't cost as much as an NRA membership does. Everybody loves a good gun club. Everybody wants the next big kill, cock guns and cock rifles. You know they always gonna get off. You know they always gonna go back to work. You know they always gonna return to the concrete jungle. Because you know what they say. When you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your wild life. I'm gonna try that other one again. Fuck it, fuck it. Okay, word. The lexicons of the relationships that shape us like octagons never read stop and watch your inner circle. Who will pretend to be a bunch of squares, only trying to box you in. They'll be untimely undoing the end, because laughter is always harder the farther it is from your face. And honesty was lost in the crayon box that told you that the only thing stopping you was your imagination, not your association. Guilty parties part with filthy hands, parting asking for forgiveness and forgiving another handout. Hands out of pockets are the most welcome, while hands across the face are the most received. These same hands covered my eyes trying to deceive me. Keep your friends close, but dispose of those who consort with your enemies. I loved real hard when I was hard loved. It's my fault. I can't blame anyone for my bad taste. The bad taste in my mouth. Found out that I was laughed and talked about, but it's okay because I'm the one who put myself on the stage. To the stage so I could be aimed at. It's a shame that even when they hit me, they don't know they're doing themselves in, because friends are nothing without each other. These knees weren't used for praying nearly as much as they were holding and supporting these legs up and walk 1,000 miles for nothing. Yes, that's why you've forsaken me. Feet blistered so I would mistakenly dare ask you to walk at least one in my shoes. I'd rather buy you a new pair. But you probably stare me in my eyes and kick me when I'm down with them. And now, we are no longer down for each other. The scale of amicability when friends split vary as much as the lies that in it. So it's okay if you talk about me behind my back. Just tell the truth. Tell them all the things I did to you. Tell them that positivity surrounding all of my actions and the negative ions have an eye on everything I try to become. Take all your false charges, add them together, and we are still polarized. Because you can't attract positivity with lies.
Okay, I'll trade you one.
Too bad you can't look me in my eyes when you stare me in the back.
I want green apple.
Because I love you like a...
green apple.
No, we were better than that. Or at least I thought so.
Green apple
Or maybe
for
I just
something else.
thought
The birthday
that
cake.
all so it's wrong for me to call you thoughtless when really it's my fault this situation.
That's a fair trade. That's a high grade trade.
And now I find
high grade
myself
trade.
trying to rebuke your fake public hugs and kisses, not in the attempt of being hostile. It's just that Judas is my least favorite apostle. It's possible that one of us forgot the adage, don't bite the hand that feeds you. It's no wonder my hands have been so abused that the numbness makes them feel bound. See, I held you down, and you held me under. They say the true scale of a friend is one who will stick around when situations get thick. When you got thin, became non-existent and disappeared. But I should have held myself in higher esteem. See, just because you hang around the same people doesn't make them your peers. So it's my fault. I'm the one to blame for sometimes having bad taste in friends because see, friends and foes start with the same letter. Damn. And they both can F you in the end.
Youngest was our feature.
Take that, edible.
Are y'all enjoying the show so far? Y'all enjoying the show so far? Yeah. So here at Right About Now, we like to pay it forward back to the artists.
Yeah, she's definitely high.
A lot of us are independent artists. You have any merch you're selling tonight?
I do have some shirts, but remember that what goes into this bucket is for my breast reduction. So
breast reduction. So all right, so we supporting the. Them tick old babies, you gonna take them off?
Yeah. You gonna take them off? My back. Oh my god. Oh my god.
You know what? The weight of the world on your shoulders, so I couldn't imagine. So we like to support artists here at Right About Now. We like to pay it forward. I know sometimes. We like to support artists here at Right About Now. We like to pay it forward. I know sometimes here in this new age, we may not have cash. Don't worry. We have a digital option for you. You're going to see me in the back right here like a ring girl. But until then, we're going to start it off like it's a Baptist offering. But unlike the church, we're going to put something in first. All right, so pass that around, pass that around. Don't be sticking your hand in. I'm telling you, I can see. Y'all make some noise for Kyla Janae Lacey. Y'all can do better than that.
If you laughed at any of my tweets, if you stole any of my tweets, go ahead and get some money. We all going. You got church in the morning? Y'all got real jobs. That's crazy. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry. Y'all probably working y'all birthdays and shit. Look at y'all responsible. I love that.
Y'all got real jobs.
I don't even want to work on your birthday, okay? We back at it? Okay, all right. Okay, so, these poems I know them, but we gonna know that I know them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Take that, edible. Where's it? Kari Janae, she didn't come. She likes this poem. Situationships will arise, bitch. Situations. Where my situation bitches at? Huh? Where my lack of commitment people at? Yes. I definitely feel like somebody here with their situationship. Come on. Somebody is here with their situationship. You here with your situationship? Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Anybody else here with their situationship? So y'all in committed relationship and shit. You're just gonna look at me like mine like that, okay? Alright.
What's her act?
You know, I appreciate you lying to my face.
What's her act?
This poem is about my boyfriend who don't got a girlfriend.
Her act is Kyla.
Just a homie lover friend he can count on. A backbone. Someone who will stand tall, someone he can lean on someone he can feel on as long as the feelings aren't too strong. As long as he can pull out and pull away when things get too tight or too deep. My boyfriend. My boyfriend ain't got a girlfriend.
Kyla J. Lacey.
But we go on dates though.
So Kyla J. Lacey.
There's just no calendar to mark anniversary days, so my boyfriend ain't got a girlfriend to give gifts to. Yeah, it's really fucking pathetic. Just an occasional nice gesture. I come through, I miss you. A girl who always comes through, a Clutch, a Ryder, a Bonnie without a Clyde. My boyfriend ain't got a girlfriend. But we make plans though. Just a girl he makes plans with, but doesn't really have any real plans with. Just a girl who caresses his chest after he's puffed it out, proudly proclaiming how single he is, but that doesn't keep him from lurking on her page to see what other men have to say, or what emojis they left, because bitches love smiley faces. And speaking of bitches, my boyfriend ain't got a girlfriend.
I like her.
But he got bitches though. Yeah. And God forbid she is not my girlfriend. Hold around half as much as he did because he would be mad as hell if his just a friend got just as friendly with other men. My boyfriend ain't got a girlfriend. Just a girl who is witty, funny, and smart as shit. So before he's already done it, she's already aware of it. Just a girl who has everything going for her. I feel like we should try this out except for her.
I feel like she's talking way too much.
My boyfriend ain't got a girlfriend, but he got a key to her heart and to her car. And it drives him crazy when she's not around. Just a girl he loves to spend time with, and they have a lot in common. Like, they love the same movies, the same music, and they both love the hell out of him. My boyfriend ain't got a girlfriend.
That's a real one, though.
Just a partner in crime. And he stays committing misdeeds, but stays from committing to me. My boyfriend ain't got a girlfriend, but ain't no girlfriend like the one he ain't got. And she takes solace that she's on top, even though she shouldn't have to compete. Because really, what's for a surprise, though, when you still don't win a title? And seeing that labels were made to be peeled off anyway, and if my boyfriend ain't got a girlfriend, then how do we break up halfway? So we go on like this forever, or however long it takes for me to just break. My boyfriend ain't got a girlfriend, but he got me, though. Just a girl with a strong hold on the little that she has, but not strong enough to let him go. Leave that nigga alone! That last part was an ad-lib. I don't know if you guys... Unless it's good. Go back one more time. Go back one more time.
Oh, you know what?
You gotta remember to not, yeah, go back one more.
But then, what about the one more time after that?
It's gonna be less toxic. Hazmat. Remember Hazmat, Kyla, Amir? Oh, I used to be so toxic on social media. I'm healed. I'm just usually higher now, so that's my healed. I'm just tickling the cumulus now, you know what I'm saying? I'm just in the clouds. All right. Okay. These next two poems are pretty serious pieces. Some trigger warning on this next one.
All right, trigger warning.
Okay. Missionary trips, where missionaries put children into praying positions, spreading their legs and tails of Mary, stealing their virginities while reminding them that they are still made in a God's image, leaving them with only the Bible to wash away the sins of someone who is not their father but still lords himself over them. The distance between a drowning and a baptism is how well you can hold your breath under holy water. The good book and cross in one hand, a bit of rice and bad intentions in the other. It is easy to feed a starving child almost anything. It is easy to convince someone that their God is broken when it hasn't protected them from your devil. If you didn't have so many problems, I wouldn't need to save you. If I didn't bring you so many problems, you wouldn't need my savior. Do-gooders taking pictures with their pickaninny tickets into heaven. Look how they've loved beyond their own stomachs, beyond dissension and distended belly. Dark skin labeled the descendant of sin, pigment of impurity and God's punishment. Everything about you is ugly except the way you get on your knees and pray for mercy. That is when you were the closest to perfect. It must be difficult getting full off a religion whose leaders tell you to deny yourself and then turn around and devour you. Sunday schools led by a prayer. A prayer can be as simple as begging to be spared from nightmares. How do you pray to be delivered from God's will? Fear of damnation written out of God's will. A tiny voice trembles the same way when it's forced to hold a secret as it does when it's forced to hold a note while learning hymnals. White evangelicals pat themselves on the back when they donate millions to domesticate the savages whose lives they ravaged. A ravenous priest rises to the occasion after he spent 3 days behind a hard rock and 33 years in celibacy when he sees a child without a savior. Because what good is a heaven if you have to go through hell to get to it? or set a torch to your customs with a cross that burns? Should a continent already stricken by your God really be praying for him to return? Thank you.
The opposite is we're still going through hell.
I hope I ain't triggered too many people. Thank you. Thank you. Keep going, you're so crazy. Keep going, just so crazy. Listen, it's cool. Hey, listen.
You're amazing.
Keep going. I love that. I love that so much. All right. New piece.
New shit.
The last one was too, but okay. I be trying to bring you new shit, and they be like, no, do white privilege, and I'm like, okay. And that poem is 37 years old, so I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. I don't want to be a one-hit wonder, or a grandma, or a grandma. A poet called me a grandma. Okay, I'm gonna bake you a cake. Okay, I'm sorry. You got it. Somewhere out there's a patriot just as Newport News as New England, waving a flag of treason right next to the flag that tried to tear him too. The division, like two opposing forces occupying the same arena, electrifying the night sky every 4th of July. You can find him grilling dark meat in celebration of his forefathers' independence. His grandpa had a thing for rotisserie. Rote, charred skin, pig skin, the red iron holes.
I wish y'all could watch it with.
The more I stand for anything, the more I fall for anything.
Y'all got a second phone.
Shouldn't feel like an engagement of warfare with little boys who protect the Second Amendment like a child's life depended on it. Like their rights weren't to be trampled upon.
It's different seeing it.
Grass stains from bit me in pursuit of pig skin and grass stains from bit me in pursuit by pig skin are always more welcome than grass stains from bit me in protest of them. They cheer for the boy who was faster than a speeding bullet. They jeer at the boy who wasn't. Wearing a helmet would have protected him from shots to the head, turned off body cams, don't run playbacks exactly the way they happened. He happened to have something in his hand that resembled a gun and tried to run. I walk around with my name and badge on my chest like a man who deserves respect. I walk around with his name on my back like the badge of a man I don't respect. It's funny how I treat him like he is superhuman and not human at all once he steps outside that stadium. I stop cheering for him. Tell him to go back to where he is from, and shocked when he doesn't want to stand for my country's anthem as if the third verse isn't a curse at him in any key. Draft days see big black bucks being sold for big green ones to the highest bidder. They get bitter when you talk about bondage. Where they threw you a better life like they were practicing scrimmages with you 3 afternoons out the week in your childhood. He should be so lucky to be here. Lucky his ancestors endured acts so unspeakable they want them erased from history books. I'm not racist. My favorite football player is black. Running backs don't get that fast unless there's some buck breeding in the not so distant past. That boy sure can run. Just like his great-great-grandpappy. Comes from a family stock that has been making money in this country's fields since slave ships touched down. Thank you, Houston. I do have 4 cats for real. I'm not getting a breast reduction, but I do have 4 cats and a dog, and they all have K names, and they're amazing, and you can donate to them via my bra. Okay.
Hey, shout out to the leopard print on the side, cheetah print on the side. Y'all make some noise for our feature. And we had a good time tonight. Each and every Wednesday, you got a different host. If you want to know more about different events, it's Wednesday. It's a little bit of a stretch for you. We also have things that we do on Tuesday night as well. If you want to know more about each person, make sure you find them. Make sure you follow them. You can follow me at free.k._. Make sure you fuck with Jasmine Bloom, goddamn. DJ Bloom in the building, goddamn. Y'all make some noise for DJ Bloom. We're about to transition the night over, change up the layout. We're about to bring some tables out. Who's about to pull up? DJ's about to plug in. But thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for showing up. Make sure you meet somebody new on the way out. But one last thing. I want to tell you, I love you. Even if you're not loving yourself right now. Have a good night. Be safe, be safe, be safe, be safe.
That wasn't that fucked up.
That's a shot for cancer season, goddamn.
Right, because it's really our season.
July 16th. Featuring for my birthday.
I would love to be there for my birthday. Shit. Our birthday.
Take off. It's free day. Alright, so.
How's TikTok?
I forgot. So. Watch right now.
I hope y'all enjoyed the show. You feel me? Make sure y'all come back next week. Hope y'all enjoyed the show. Make sure y'all follow the page, Juwan Poetry. We are in Houston, Texas. Make sure y'all support the artists, the feature artists. Bless our cash out. Yeah. You sign up now or? No, so you gotta make sure you get a little early, but it's light up. Always light up. So with that membership, you in first, and then after that, everybody else ticket online, you get next. After that, everybody else has to put everything on how you got there.
See how much information I got.
So about Tuesday shows, that's a little less compact, and that's inside. So you probably be a little bit better getting that one. That usually on the theme sometimes.
He's actually a good person to he's doing the business. You see how he acts the business.
Hang out with us, man. We be hollering people. You feel me? If you ain't in no rush, you're gonna be all up like you come on, enjoy it, man, brother. You hear me?
That's a real business,
yeah,
man.
I'm saying, man. I'm gonna catch you. I'm saying. You have a board. You goddamn bar. I gotta. You hear me? I fight to keep that spot too. I fight to keep it. So if you coming, you gonna jump. You gonna jump. You feel me? But don't pack all this up, and then I'll see you from the trail. Yes, sir. But anyway, my bad. Y'all come on and come out if you're in Houston, Texas. We'll be in Baltimore July 5th. There should be ticket links somewhere in the bio.
Make sure y'all follow right about now.
Yeah, that. And we will be in Baltimore July 5th. You feel me?
Baltimore July 5th.
Go ahead. Links in the bio somewhere.
Right about now in New Orleans. They're in Detroit. They're based in Houston, Dallas, Chicago, everywhere.
And if you somewhere and we want to be there, just let us know. We can figure it
All
out.
you gotta do is let us know.
We will work some business out. So, and, yeah.
Individuals, UCJ, Free.K.
That was a real business, man. That young man is real.
So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed y'all night.
This young man right here is a real business man. If I ever meet this man,
just networking. Follow me, UC.JAE. Follow us on my page. Make sure y'all tap in every week. We're here back in on Tuesdays too. You feel me? I'm in the Indies. But follow and keep up. You feel me?
that's why a real MVP boss man. Like the way he just showed that shit and everything like that. Like if I ever met the man, I just had to shake his hand and be like, "Hey, what's good with you, boss?" Like I'm not sure. I'd love to be able to send some shit in or something to you. I got some real good.
Yeah, that would actually be cool. Cause I like that. That's different.
Yeah, that was nice.
And then they said they could actually be in the places that we are in if we wanted them to come. They'll figure some shit out and make sure they could actually try to start doing it out there too. Because in reality, that would still be pushing their business further.
Yeah, that's fine. That's dope. I actually like this shit. Yeah, that's nice. I just like that.
That's something different.
Oh man, it's a young MVP. Huh?
Next Wednesday.
I know.
You followed it?
I've already been following them. I got to check on that and everything. Make sure our notification been on.
So you know when they go live next week.
I wrote this for my Vicks, aka my victims. Like my sister, who can't seem to see that she's loved. Her mind is just too consumed by the alphabet.
She skipped A, headed straight to the D, disappearing from H, backtracking into D. She skipped asking, headed straight to the door, disappearing from home, backtracking into darkness. That was my darkest hour. She left, and yes, I said hours. Too overwhelmed by the T, I went to look for you. I was left circling blocks. I was X out of options. My variables just didn't pair up. But that's the thing about being unbalanced. Sometimes things just don't ADD up. I hope I didn't miss it this time. I hope I didn't ignore the signs I need to find you. This is for my victims always running. It's the hand over the mouth for me. Cheeks becoming swollen from the singing self-love and hoping that this shit was over. It's the disassociation for me. Wanting to ask for help and not feeling close enough to be heard. I heard my voice telling me that I'm done, that my mental health ain't healthy. I feel like I could lose my mind at any moment. I'm really up here asking y'all to help me. Victim, I feel like they can smell it on me. I feel like they can smell the thoughts. They can smell the Vic. Stop calling us victims. Call us victors. Call us Cyrus. Be the son that sits up on the throne just like him, just like Vic. I wrote this for Vic. A man to put his mind on paper, his soul on stage, his heart to empty hands, and we kept coming up empty-handed. So I wrote this for my Vics, aka my victims. Like, I wrote this for my Vics. I wrote this for my Vics.
We learned your French.
I want to watch the rest of these with you.
We learned your French. We learned your English, we learned your Spanish, we learned your Dutch, your Portuguese, your German. You learned our nothing, you called us stupid. That's white privilege. We learned your French.
Whoa.
We learned your French.
Whoa.
My boyfriend ain't got a girlfriend. Just a homie lover friend he can count on, his backbone. Someone who will stand tall when he needs someone to lean on, somebody he can feel on, as long as the feelings aren't strong.
So, I'm the eldest. Anyone with siblings can understand the dilemma behind being the second parent, but also the test subject. A blueprint of what mama said not to do and whether I actually listened. Becoming the second supply of water for the newly potted plant when a gardener just needed a break to love someone so much. With no explanation. My babies. I know I didn't birth them, but I played a part in the raise, and I'm scared for my siblings. Because life don't know no bounds. I weep for them every night, knowing that life has already tried to write their fates. Black boy, black girl, oh yeah. We know just what to do. Strap the boy up and feed him processed food, let him get swole. All this GMO makes him unstable. And for the girl, teach her the meaning of labor before she learns to spell her name. Let her know that victim will be her first label. Teach her that her back is meant to be broken. Broken by life. Broken by men. Broken by expectation. Going round for round, pound for pound, my brother. That's my baby. I know I didn't birth them, but I played a part in the race, and I just want to hold them. Like the good days. I'm not going to call them old because I'll never let them slip that far back in my memory. I always think of you. Even when you don't think of yourself, my sisters. I just want to make them proud. So, I'm the eldest. So, this poem is... This poem is for everybody that forgets to breathe. On the count of 3, let's inhale together. 1, 2, 3, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. They tell me to breathe life into this poem. Make it come alive, put everything inside my body onto the page. Don't be afraid to be honest. Exhale. And honestly, I'm not really sure what that means. Inhale. Make it come alive when I can barely process the constant battle of circling around the air in my chest until it's polluted itself. So now, I'm known as your shit talker. Voice box into categories. Exhale. This type of oxygen be fire bending, burning the idea of conversation norms that turn into smoke screens. Inhale, how am I supposed to breathe when the air in the room is not made for me? Little baby, you don't get what she's doing. As always, been difficult. Exhale.
Open your mind in a different way.
I remember the first time I had an asthma attack.
I like that.
Said that we need a break from breathing. My lungs dropped to my hips. I lost my sight. My legs bubbled that day, and let's just say I haven't really stood upright since until I made poetry my lungs and words in my heart.
A circulatory system designed for my healing, pumping the trauma out of my bloodstream, filtering the failure through the pharynx with each stage, with each step, with each breath. But now, my lungs are collapsing. I don't know CPR. I can't predict reaction. Inhale, how do I make this poem come alive for you when you're already dead inside? This poem is for everybody that figures it out. This poem.
You want to say that again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo.
Let me listen to this one real quick.
Okay, you good.
Yo. My men and my women. Yo. Guys, you know you better watch out. Some girls are only about that thing, that thing, that thing, that thing, that thing.
I'm chilling, looking back, I'm not a villain. Told me if I kept it real, I had to do a killing. Then I told him time, I ain't never kept a feeling. Then I told him about that heart that I just kept on drilling. Then I kept working, kept first, and then he saw me reversed. And then I told him, man, I might just never make it hurt. And then he told him, man, he might just put it to work. So I told him all about it. It wasn't loud. It was long enough.
My men and my women.
Tell me if you love it, you should know that name. I said,
Guys, you know you better watch out. Some girls are only about that thing, that thing, that thing, that thing, that thing, that thing.
I want to give it to her, want to do it quick. I tried to tell her, baby, but it's just what it is. She never understood, but when I hit it to her, I told her, baby, well, I might go and let it loose. I never told the story, I never told it loud. I told her, man, I might do it till I make it proud. It's a real story, and this is real, so this is what I told her. It's okay. It's okay. I was listening to that. God, you know what?
I wasn't gonna go back. I was gonna go forward.
I was gonna go back. So I can hit that other one again.
Okay.
Hit the other one.
1, 2, 3. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. This poem is for everybody that forgets to breathe. On the count of 3, let's inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. They tell me to breathe life into this poem. Make it come alive, put everything inside my body onto the page. Don't be afraid to be honest. Exhale. And honestly, I'm not really sure what that means. Inhale. Make it come alive when I can barely process the constant battle of circling around the air in my chest until it's polluted itself. So now, I'm known as your shit talker. Voice box into categories. Exhale. The type of oxygen be fire breathing, burning the idea of conversation norms that turn into smoke screens. Inhale, how am I supposed to breathe when the air in the room is not made for me? But baby, I inadvertently made myself an outcast. Breathing has always been difficult. Exhale. I remember the first time I had an asthma attack. My body fought me. It threw its deuce up and said that we need a break from breathing. My lungs dropped to my hips. I lost my sight. My legs buckled that day. And let's just say I haven't really stood upright since until I made poetry my lungs.
She's like, I didn't tell somebody about my story today.
A circulatory system designed for my healing, pumping the trauma out of my bloodstream, filtering the failure through the pharynx with each stage, with each step, with each breath. But now, my lungs are collapsing. I don't know CPR. I can't predict reaction. Inhale, how do I make this poem come alive for you when you're already dead inside? This poem is for everybody that forgets to breathe. On the count of 3. This poem is for everybody.
And I just fell in love with a gangster, so I hold him down like an anchor. Instead of keeping 100, the hit can be safe like a banker.
It is the only time thousands of white people are cheering for the black kid to win is in the stadium. And as you looking at me crazy, if I told you to go back to Europe, even though we didn't have a say, your great-grandparents came in voluntarily. It is you. All of a sudden having a problem with immigration, like this isn't even your nation. How the hell do you discover some shit that wasn't even missing to begin with? You Columbus our tradition. Had white girls twerking in high definition with multicolored hair and purple nails, but it was ghetto when you did it. Oh, I'm making you uncomfortable. Try a translation. Oh wait,
Slavery is over now. It's just called the prison system. Because, like, you're not racist because you don't use the N-word, but y'all use niggas every day. What is white privilege? It is the acceptance of bombs over Baghdad, but not over Boston. It is European history being taught as a major in African as an elective. It is learned about people only 28 days. Like, I'm not black every fucking second as every white boy. Want to screw my brains out, not because I'm pretty, but because I'm pretty for a black girl. It's people thinking that Africa is one nation, is the waving of the Confederate flag, like you didn't lose the battle in telling us to get over slavery. It is the justification of police brutality, like what did that person do? Well, I'm sure doesn't hurt as much. People thinking that affirmative action is an unfair advantage instead of keeping the qualified and being unfairly disadvantaged for throwing out a qualified applicant because their names sound too African American as Newports. Important to black communities, where black boys exploited for weed as big plastic asses that are called fat, but we naturally have them. There's an Australian woman who's the classic of rap music, is everyone who hears this poem. This is all this truth I just spit as reverse racism. That is white privilege. It is the only time thousands of white people are cheering for the black kid to win is in a stadium. It is you looking at me crazy. If I'm telling you to go back to Europe, even though we didn't have a say, your great-grandparents came in voluntarily. It is you, all of a sudden, having a problem with immigration. Like, this isn't even your nation. How the hell do you discover some shit that wasn't even missing to begin with? You Columbus our tradition. Had white girls twerking in high definition with multicolored hair and purple nails, but it was ghetto when you did it. Oh, I'm making you uncomfortable. Try a crab slave ship. Oh wait, slavery is over now. It's just called the prison system. Because, like, you're not racist because you don't use the N-word, but y'all use niggas every day. What is white privilege? It is the acceptance of bombs over Baghdad, but not over Boston. It is European history being taught as a major in African as an elective. It is learned about people only 28 days. Like, I'm not black every fucking second as every white boy. Want to screw my brains out, not because I'm pretty, but because I'm pretty for a black girl. It's people thinking that Africa is one nation, is the waving of the Confederate flag, like you didn't lose the battle in telling us to get over slavery. It is the justification of police brutality, like what did that person do? Well, I'm sure it doesn't hurt as much. If the victim doesn't look like you, it is people thinking that affirmative action is an unfair advantage instead of keeping the qualified from being unfairly disadvantaged for throwing out a qualified applicant because their names sound too African American as Newports. Important to black communities, where black boys exploited for weed as big plastic asses that are called fat, but we naturally have them. There's an Australian woman who's the classic of rap music, is everyone who hears this poem. This is all this truth I just spit as reverse racism. That is white privilege. It is the only time thousands of white people are cheering.
She really did.
It is the only time thousands of white.
Alright guys, y'all ready?
Yeah. I really like it, Brandon, for stuff.
Alright guys, y'all ready? Yeah. Alright. Alright guys, y'all ready? Yeah. Alright. Am I the one who makes you laugh? Do I hold the power to make you cry? Do I just get a half? Or can I call that heart mine? Leading me on, I follow the string. From hot to cold, will my phone ring? Endless games while you play in her garden. The audacity to text me, good morning. A mind fuck, but I play the game. For years I've only known your name. Even then it's a shame to say, you do not feel the same way. Alright guys, y'all ready? Alright.
I'm sorry.
Am I the one who makes you laugh? Do I hold the power to
I
make
want to
you
hear the rest of
cry?
this.
Do I just get a half? Or can I call that heart mine? Leading me on, I follow the string. From hot to cold, will my phone ring? Endless games while you play in her garden. The audacity to text me, good morning. A mind fuck, but I play the game. For years I've only known your name. Even then it's a shame to say, you do not feel the same way. So I sit and I listen to every excuse.
But she said
Hopefully
that.
one day that I'll be young you.
That kind of hurt my heart.
Maybe one day I'll love myself, but that day is not today. I'm yours wholeheartedly in confusion, bearing witness to myself that I'm losing. A wind-up doll for your ego. While I wait for you, here we go. That's what I got.
That hurt my heart though. Because understandably so, if you heard what she said. The reason why she said what she said though, because she was saying I don't feel the same way, but still, the confusion, that's what comes from. Because while she's trying to still feel him the way that she wants to feel him, it's lost. It's really lost. She already said it. They don't feel that way no more. That's tough. That's tough as fuck. That was like a real thing. I just found that so wow. That was like wow.
How are you supposed to tell?
And folks still out here worried about genders making transitions. Some of you men will be better off becoming a woman, so at least we could begin to understand the bitch in you. You got parents out here kicking out their kids for their sexuality but protecting the school shooter. You got folks outside of abortion clinics holding up signs telling folks they going to hell, but I have yet to see a
How are you supposed to tell if he's a mistake or if he's the one? When they have mastered the art of pretending to kids just to break your heart from front, I swear I'm done.
I gotta feel.
I'm done for.
And folks still out here worried about genders making transitions. Some of you men will be better off becoming a woman, so at least we could begin to understand the bitch in you. You got parents out here kicking out their kids for their sexuality but protecting the school shooter. You got folks outside of abortion clinics holding up signs telling folks they going to hell, but I have yet to see a protest on the front line at the home of a rapist. You rather teach your daughter what she can and cannot wear, but not teach your son how to respect the female. You once judged your daughter's boyfriend for committing theft just so he could feed his brothers and sisters. Meanwhile, your company has embezzled millions for years for greed. You got people out here judging folks to go to public school, but it turns out private schools like to keep things a little too private. And you want to use the Bible to unjustify their sins, and you know you want to skip over the ones that you know turn yours. And you have folks that literally stood on the front lines for this country and can't even come home and get some peace. And you say they the ones with the mental health issues, but our government sent missiles over to a whole nother country because they ain't like their attitude. But that's neither here nor there. And you trying to tell me that if I have a baby daddy, I gotta be the one to force him to pay child support, and he don't have to worry about it. But a room full of men can make decisions on what a woman can and cannot do with her body. Tell me something. At what point will we be fucking for real? Or at least realize that we worried about the wrong damn business. I'm starting to think y'all don't want peace.
Jesus. That woman spoke.
How are you supposed to tell if he's a mistake or if he's
It's a lot. It was a lot.
The art of pretending to kids.
That's like a lot to unravel.
I'm done filling up tanks.
Right, she used that. I like that. That was good. She said that was the best one.
I ain't got another. I don't want to hurt you.
I don't think that was. I like the white pear version one better.
I just gotta hear her stuff.
Yeah, I know. This is a good little date night. I like it.
How are you supposed to tell if he's a mistake or if he's the one? When they have mastered the art of pretending to kids just to break your heart from front, I swear I'm done. I'm done filling up tanks that have no problem with leaving me empty. And as bad as I want to be in love right now, I ain't got another heartbreak left in me. I ain't got another I don't want to hurt you for men that have no intention to ever stay, then a few years later try to spin the block claiming I'm the one that got away and I don't be having shit to say. I'm sure all the ladies can relate.
Because when they was younger, they knew that they didn't want to hurt you, but when they grew, they came back as a different person.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing that people gotta understand. Growth is a necessary thing for everybody.
It is.
Sometimes you're ready, sometimes another isn't.
May the next man you love not have to win you back because he gonna get it right the first time around. May the next time you fall in love be the one that make you understand why I ain't work with no one else. May it be a love that loves you so much that you fall in love with yourself, my love. You don't always need help. We constantly internalize the shit that they do. Sometimes you be trying to take accountability when it wasn't even you. Now you sitting in the chair with your therapist trying to fix yourself and get your confidence strong, trying to unpack where you went wrong when it was the nigga all along. Allow yourself the space to heal, my love. Allow yourself the time to breathe.
I feel like it was everybody growing up. And I understand that she feel like that. And maybe I don't know the full situation. But in real truth and real facts though, it's sad. Like, when I heard the way she said it, people grow up.
How are you supposed to tell if he's a mistake or if he's the one? When they have mastered the art of pretending to...
My bad. I was trying to like it.
I'm done filling up tanks that have...
Hi. I'm the strong friend. I'm always happy, fun to be around. There's no length I wouldn't go to keep you safe and sound because I'm the strong friend. Program 0810, doing due diligence.
Oh, damn.
S stands for shifts and glitches. Yet sociable and disposable, a mobile energy bank. T is for technical difficulties. Yet trustworthy, an ally that measures in rank. R renders regarded devotion with discarded emotions that keep going missing. Yet for you, I am liable to be reliable in any range or position. Overindulgent, underreacting, overpowered by your energy because your pain is so distracting. Obituaries I hide when I die inside and do damage to my own bitches because the true meaning of O for me has always been off switches. Now there's no recognition of my image. Yet I still walk to the entrance of where N is because N is for nobody sees my pain. Brain noosed itself around my neck like a leash on a pet, and now I feel caged, neglected with rage. Need anything? How was your day?
Oh my.
Shy killed that
oh
shit.
My.
Made us grow so unevenly that now gradually breaking down becomes the only G to me. Do you like her? I made her just for you. A system only malfunctions when you think with your heart and decide to love with your head, but hi.
Yo.
I'm the strong friend. I'm always happy. Fun to be around. There's no length I wouldn't go to keep you safe and sound because I'm the strong friend. Program 0810, doing due diligence to the acronym. S stands for shifts and glitches. Yet sociable and disposable, a mobile energy bank. T is for technical difficulties. Yet trustworthy, an ally that measures in rank. R renders regarded devotion with discarded emotions that keep going missing. Yet for you, I am liable to be reliable in any range or position. Overindulgent, underreacting, overpowered by your energy because your pain is so distracting. Obituaries I hide when I die inside and do damage to my own bitches because the true meaning of O for me has always been off switches. Now there's no recognition of my image. Yet I still walk to the entrance of where N is because N is for nobody sees my pain. Brain noosed itself around my neck like a leash on a pet, and now I feel caged, neglected with rage. Need anything? How was your day?
She did that.
Building you up made us grow so unevenly that now gradually breaking down becomes the only G to me. Do you like her? I made her just for you. A system only malfunctions when you think with your heart and decide to love with your head, but hi.
That's fine.
I miss your dick.
Whoa.
I miss the tip, the way it fits, your licks put your kisses to shame. I am shameless for this moment. Listen, I felt that lust. Our bodies were tectonic plates grinding against each other. Earthquake heartbeats. You stroked this house.
We were expecting that
broke
after
down
that.
my temple.
That's
Bullshit.
bullshit.
My body hooked. There was a brook in between my legs, shallow but wet. You swam and drank from my stream nights. I feel your breath pressed against my ear, the pull of my hair, the kinky things you did with your tongue. How I hung over the edge of the bed. You smacked, we gripped, we smiled, we kissed. We mistake this for making love. It's lust. Love is just too complicated, but this moment, I miss your dick.
I'm just going.
Niggas kept moving like bitches, so we started moving like men. The balance of power is all off. I know. It's a lot we all need to rethink. She won't have to go first.
I think she
I'm
is.
toxic.
I
know I ain't shit.
At this point, it's the second one.
But I ain't never do no nigga bad that ain't wholeheartedly deserve it. If I violated you, you earned it. And I say it with my chest. You only get me in my worst after taking advantage of my best. So, am I toxic or we toxic, nigga? I'm your woman. I'm a reflection of you. If you don't like the shit I'm on, then maybe change the shit you do. Let's level up the playing field to see how you like it when you're feeling tired. Now, you the one sending me paragraphs. Sorry, baby, my phone died. I got you. I got you posting quotes and writing poetry. You burning sage and seeking healing. All come and give me a kiss. That karma got you in your feelings. Y'all be so loud when bashing women, telling everyone you hate her, but conveniently skip over the fact that it was your bullshit that made her, so now she's toxic. The whole dating pool. Nobody wants to give they all. Passing our pain back and forth, playing trauma volleyball. Y'all hurt us, then we hurt y'all. We not understanding the assignment, and the cycle going to continue until we all get in alignment. He's so toxic, she's so toxic, one keeps saying it's the other. If we don't fix our toxic bonds, then our dynamics won't recover. We keep talking about who's toxic when love was meant to be pure. But if hurting each other was our poison, then maybe forgiveness is the cure. Niggas kept moving like bitches.
The beginning,
like
it makes you, but then the end is like a sweet.
It is the only time thousands of white people are cheering for the black kid to win is in the stadium.
We did that one.
Be crazy.
So I wrote this for my Vicks, aka my victims.
This was my.
So I wrote this for my Vicks, aka my victims.
I still like what you did though.
It was cool. It was the secret. No one knew. That's when I learned to master laughter whenever I was going through. See, I wasn't gay, so I was okay. I could just suppress away the pain, and I could shower away the shame, and I could pretend away the hate, and we could still celebrate birthdays. Dap it up in church on Thursdays. Go back to being cousins because the inappropriate touching never happened in the first place. Right?
I heard that when he said
because it was just a dream. Or at least that's what he said. I often wonder if he ever felt sorry for what he did. Or maybe I'm just tripping. Did I mention we were kids? Family at that. Maybe I'm making it a bigger deal than it is. Or it was. You see, that was cause he was a little bit older, but still that was us. Victim and victimizer couldn't be what we had become. I'm probably overthinking it. I mean, maybe he was just having fun. Damn, I wish I had a rug to sweep everything under, so I no longer have to wonder. So the little boy inside of me no longer has to suffer. He hurt me, made me feel unworthy. Prayer isn't working. I'm 40 plus, still trapped in 13, and I'm searching. But still I feel dirty. Still I feel resentment towards those who saw me crying out, but never actually heard me. And y'all, I'm trying to nurse my wounds. But the kid in me deserves the truth. LG, what happened to you was wrong, and my silence hurt you too. I'm sorry I didn't get you to counseling to work things through, but not out because some stains. This was my cousin. It was cool. It was the secret. No one knew. That's when I learned to.
Yeah, girl, you gonna do that thing I like with the mango? Learned your French. We learned your English, we learned your Spanish, we learned your Dutch, we learned your Portuguese, we learned your Italian, you learned our nothing, you called us stupid. That's white privilege. And I'm sure it probably hurts when you hear those two words. Kind of like gunshots and explosions from those commissioned to protect you, whisking past your ears. What is white privilege? It is the only 5 decades of legal acknowledgement expected to correct 400 years of white transgressions, black versus cocaine. Blacks receiving almost 20% of the sentences for the same exact offenses black for instance. A black man without a record is less likely to get a job than a white felon, but maybe it's because we're lazy and we don't work hard enough. Like, what the fuck? 400 years in the same field literally is an incredible resume builder. It is Katrina answering the government's prayers of eugenics, Dick Cheney going fishing the next day, Condoleezza on a shopping spree, Bush in San Diego, but Kanye was one you call crazy because like it only took the USA 2 days to get aid to Asia, but 5 for FEMA to get to Canal Street and Esplanade. It is the one black kid who beat the shit out of the odds, but only thanks to Michelle Pfeiffer, The White Shadow, and Sandra Bullock, so now we all can make it. It is the only time thousands of white people are cheering for the black kid to win is in the stadium. And as you looking at me crazy, I told you to go back to Europe even though we didn't have a certain your great-grandparents did voluntary. It is you all of a sudden having a problem with immigration like this is your nation.
That's the point.
How the hell do you discover some shit that wasn't even missing to begin with? We learned your French. We learned.
I write for Syria, but truly it's for all the kids. Bombs blasted Aleppo, so the children turned the craters into swimming pools. True story. And after the burning tanks extinguished, they tied ropes to the turrets and they built swings. These kids know that empty soda bottles kick way better than pop soccer balls. And dirty water mixed with dust can make finger paint. And shrapnel so much shinier than macaroni for art. Busted bricks build better cushions. And burning tires guarantee you will win hide and seek with the airplanes. These children, they do not fear the echoes. They play tag in them. They can tell the dialect of the rockets and calculate the distance of missiles like clapping between thunder and a windstorm. Children of war are engineers. They are mathematicians of the aftermath, architects of reconstruction, repurposing abandoned bunkers into classrooms, cemeteries into museums, and fallen buildings into toy boxes. They are the strongest military in the war zone. They retaliate with imaginations and they occupy what's desolate with laughter. Bombs don't stop their play. These children, they turn war declarations into paper airplanes. Thank you guys for sitting with me. I write for Syria, but truly it's for all the kids. Bombs blasted Aleppo, so the children turned the craters into swimming pools. True story. And after the burning tanks extinguished, they tied ropes to the turrets and they built swings. These kids know that empty soda bottles kick way better than hot soccer balls. And dirty water mixed with dust can make finger paint. And shrapnel so much shinier than macaroni.
That's how
for
somebody's
art.
story should really be told.
Busted bricks build better cushions.
I know there's a sad factor
and burning
to it,
tires guarantee
but she also showed the other side of life for once.
These children, they do not fear the echoes. They play tag in them. They can tell the dialect of the rockets and calculate the distance of missiles like clapping between thunder and a windstorm. Children of war are engineers. They are mathematicians of the aftermath, architects of reconstruction, repurposing abandoned bunkers into classrooms, cemeteries into museums, and fallen buildings into toy boxes. They are the strongest military in the war zone. They retaliate with imaginations and they occupy what's desolate with laughter. Bombs don't stop their play. These children, they turn war declarations into paper airplanes. Thank you guys for sitting with me. I write for Syria, but truly it's for all the kids. Bombs blasted Aleppo, so the children turned the craters into swimming pools.
Yeah, that's a song.
And after the burning tanks extinguished, they tied ropes to the turrets and they built swings. These kids know that empty soda bottles kick way better than hot soccer balls. And dirty water mixed with dust can make finger paint.
I believe in freedom. I'm also black. It's also Pride Month. So we celebrate being who we are. This next track is entitled The Emancipation Proclamation.
Okay. Hey, let me tell them if I tell them it's great. Hey, can you tell them if they tell me to stay? Can you see it when I know my name? You know that change, you never seen it on that brain. They love it when he played that whole damn game. They told him, man, I might just do it on a different way. And this is amazing. You just told him, man, I know that bass seller. Man, I might go and say that all way. I like to beat, I like to rap, I like to do it. When I strap it, then they tell me that I do it. When I tell him get back, get low. Told him, man, I'm not that chose, but way too chose. Told him that I'm just that bold, way too gold. And told him this the road he rode, you know he know. Told him that I did it to zone. Hey, and this the name spin, and this is all day. And you ain't never seen it, man, but they got that hit. Hey. Never seen me all that way. You know I really had to go and say they probably got it for this thing. I told them all today. I told them that I ways. Told them that I might just do it too strange. Now they understand it's my brain. I woke up just to go and tell them always. I really show them my face. Man, I take it, then I make it always. Then I tell them my original was fake. Just to tell them how the fuck I played my name down. Told them that I might just scream you out. Tell them that I think I'm too loud. Then I tell them that I'm just a whole child. Then I did it right now. Told them, man, I'ma get it right now. Then you know what I'm about. Tell them, man, I'm just screaming too loud. Then I did it right now. Told them, man, I'ma get right out. Then I'm out the house, then he out that room. But you never seen shows, then you know what it is. But you make it like get it right out. Then I'm up in my head. Told them, man, I'ma get it right out. But I'm getting trouble. Told them, man, I'm shaking the rock. You know what I say. Told them, too loud, then I'm getting my head. Then I tell them I'm too hot, now you know it again. Now you know it again. Now you know it again. Then I tell them I'm know it again. Now I'm screaming the last. You tell them that I can do it again.
I believe in freedom. I'm also black.
Oh, sorry.
I'm tired of being that rock, holding them down. While that disrespect holds me down on the water till I drown in my own tears because I'm always crying alone. Heavy breathing alone. Breaking down in the shower alone. But everybody has me for that. But then when I call for help, it's having a panic attack. Let's keep it a stack. What if I step back and put a padlock on my giving and put myself first for once? And put an eviction notice on the outside of my soul. You have no more access to me. You are banned. You can no longer walk on the lawns of my compassion. You are banned. You can no longer stuff your madness in the closets of my ignorance. I can no longer be your home where you house your emotional GMOs and you lay them on my couch and walk away with me left with your baggage. Bitch, do I look like a baggage claim to you?
You know what?
I'm no longer your conveyor.
Do I look like a baggage claim to you? I'm fucking with that line.
I'm no longer losing sleep over you now. It's just my growling stomach that makes me stay up. I remember when they said that they would never chase nobody, that they would never beg. Now look at them on the corners of my DMs with a cardboard sign, begging. Look at that homeless ass, begging to come back. I'll no longer have your back. I'll no longer be that safe place, that place that you said only I understood you and got you. But you stood under the shade of my given tree for so long, and you plucked the fruit till I was bare, and I dare somebody try that shit again. I'm tired of being that rock, holding them down, while that disrespect holds me down on the water till I drown in my own tears.
We late to the function. I be like cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. I be like cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Hey, I be like cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Hey, I be like cash rules. I be like cash rules. I be like cash rules. Damn. See, it was a song I loved in middle school. Shit, a little before my time, but it was cool. No harsh emotions attached to it, it just made me move. Knowing damn well I can't dance, but I still tried to. See, till I left college, and times got cruel. See, I left college cause I ain't like school. Love the people, love the network, just hate the rules. So I always left my dorm room to find the next money move. See, cause I was in the headspace to chase it. Got back home and started racing. Got a whip to go a bit faster, you know, time chasing. Shit, thought I was doing my stuff, so I got complacent. Life start ODBing, who did the lacing? A killer, shooting shots in the dark, ghost facing. I had a plan to stick to my method to be a man, but them bullets, car bills stuck me up. They need their bands. So boy, please don't be a nut, give them your bands. So I did, even though I did try to use my RZA to speak like gun on her hand. But life a bitch, she prefers scissor, that's a jam. So I had to be a slave for $1 to make amends. They called me in for a ship, I'm like, yes, let me get my pants. Knowing damn well I hate that job. I be like cash rules everything around me.
That's you right. I was going through some stuff.
I be like cash.
That's on my page.
She really? It's on my page. It's just on my page.
We're going to talk to the person that did it. Go back to that video.
Uh-huh.
On your page.
Yeah.
Comment under there. Try to have the temperature. Anything that you feel like doing for yourself. But then she's not going to stop posting the videos and everything like that. She's going to don't look at what she does.
Huh? I didn't hear what you said.
What she does.
When she what?
When she posts the videos. Okay. I didn't even know that video was up there. Who was watching poetry? Now she looked over at me like, I'm like, well, I just went home to the homepage and see why that on the homepage. Songs that should
work. So, listen. This is literally a song that shouldn't work. It's a page that says songs that shouldn't work. I guess that's just a clickbait to make people come to the page. So we both know why I follow this page right here.
Yeah.
Like music. I was as confused as you are. Am I in trouble?
No, you're not in trouble.
Very good, not in trouble.
Yes, Shan.
Now I'm talking quick. Oh, isn't it obvious that I do it now? Oh, isn't it obvious that I make it loud? Oh, isn't it obvious? Oh, isn't it obvious?
Oh, Loyalty's mom was on here?
I was on here and said, oh, I'm so sorry. Hi.
Tell her we said hi.
Oh,
hi.
Hi.
Mom.
Hi, Mom.
What?
Hi.
She's thank you.
How you doing? Isn't it obvious? Nice to meet you.
I hope you've had a good day.
Rico comments. Isn't it? Hi, Loyalty. Isn't it obvious? There's nothing to it now. Isn't it obvious? I didn't make you love. Oh, isn't it obvious?
Oh, she said so.
I
had a horrible day. Went to a repast and the food was trash. A repast and the food was trash. That's sad.
Oh, I know my truth. When I tell my life, when I tell it to you, tell my story. When I tell my truth, oh, I tell my life, Lord. Oh, I told it to you, but I didn't hide it away. I was keeping it safe, Lord. I was telling my brain that if you feel this change, oh, they would take these things, or they would know your pain. But then they said your pain. When I told them all,
Georgia,
that I can make that go. Told them I know my story, and I know my truth. Oh, I begged in life. And when I told it to you, oh, I begged and begged for it. And I can see it too. And I just see it through. Can you hear my story? And can you see my truth? And if you know my life, and let me tell it to you, 'cause it's a different day, and it's another way, it's another life. Oh, it's a different haze. No, I'm not amazed by the things I say, but I learned my story. And I see my truth, don't see my life. I just been with you. Something like that.
I liked it. I'm from Georgia too. I know y'all was bad.
Y'all was recording.
Y'all was.
Hi.
Yeah.
I found the star.
Hey.
Oh Lord, did I find the truth? Did I tell them all? That I knew what I knew. Yeah. And then I found the story. Oh, then I found the truth. And then I begged in lie. I think I'll tell it all to you. You see, I had hope, faith, and prayer, and tell you a story like that. I was just saying gravity in everything. Hey, legends to sing it. When we just see our dreams. Now I'm young teens. Hopefully they know what I mean. I never knew a story. But they tried to tell me the truth. I woke up in the fog. Was everything I never knew. Some shit like that. It's a little freestyle coming out the brain. How y'all doing tonight? Hi. Tell me true. Lies. Wanna tell them all to you. I don't know my name. Sometimes I know I change. And I can hear my brains. But it's not good. I think I found the story. But you know me. I think I found the truth. I just be having fun.
I know you can.
Yeah, I just chilling, harmonizing with my songs. What's he wearing? How's y'all day going for today? I think I found a loved one. Look at me.
Maybe 3.
I never knew my life. I never knew my head. I told them that my name is Chavez. This time I said it again. I told them that I'm back in the lab. This the plan. I'm about to do it over again. Y'all don't understand. Cause you ain't never known this man. This man's name is Chavez. He woke up just to shake the land, but not shake it like this. He said one day I'll kill it. I said that is the shit. I tell him this is my shit. I'm always talking to my kids. I tell him this my story. Before I knew my truth. What that? I ain't doing none of that.
Step in.
Right. I'm gonna live my day by day. Talk to my kids, have fun, make a business, do what I need to do, and do it all at the same time. That's just a story. But it's passion. We gotta do it right. So I don't know the story. Someday you'll know it's true. Might not be know the story. How you doing? I'm just looking. Where is it? In my ways. Telling I'm not surprised to see the praise. Telling them I'm amazed. I know my ways. I know you're just a savage game. I played it today. Told them that I know my ways. I know my name. got the demon in my brain. But I really know my ways. Feel like I'm not too big. Feel like I know my ways. My ways got strong. Yeah. Right. Huh? I'm gonna take that to you. Every day I live again. Love, walk up in life, walk in trace. But I learned home slowly. Every got it before you G. I realized do it again and again.
He's singing.
Ground all day. I feel like I wasn't in my haze. I told her when I really felt the change. I went on my way. I'm going for the ground all day. Baby, can I leave this place? You're eating in a different way. I know I can stay if I'm amazed.
But how are y'all doing today in the chat? Alone with all this love, I'm screaming in this life. Tell him I could do it alright. Tell him it's lovely. I tell him I'm in my shoes. I say that I know my life. This is not time to you. Huh? I won't. Okay. Okay. Well, it's always behind Las Vegas. We go well.
I'm just a man.
It's not bad. Hearing the thunder, it's not bad. It's really not. Almost like a message being sent without actually being sent. Yes, I like that. It's different, you guys.
I'm my life.
It actually works.
Someone that I'm going for trust, I do it like I'm blowing it up, but I know what it was. I call it all of this love, conditional love. Conditional, ain't wanna know. You call it all trust. I show them I don't get it enough to love it all love. Tell me that I know my life. I told him I did it right. I told him unconditional love. Unconditional love. Unconditional pain. Felt it when I said some things. Unconditional love. Unconditional pain. Felt it when I said some things. How you doing?
But no rundown. No.
You said what?
Loyalty, we're not blocking your mama.
What happened? What
Loyalty
happened?
wants to block your mama.
Huh?
Rundown, talking about taking me and find me out. Los Angeles, I said no. She was like, I'll sing for you. I said no.
Unconditional love. Unconditional pain, love. I fell in the street. So all this love.
Loyalty, help, LOL. You can't make me come somewhere right now. I don't want to. This is about to be one cool night.
I thought of God, and I've heard it. Told me, oh, hard.
I was not thinking. I really wasn't.
Sorry, I didn't know that way. I did it today. Oh, I felt good all in the memories. Beautiful moments, fine. You wanna play like this? I'm just saying, thinking. I mean, I should get you another. You're like a radio. So, it's my way.
Yeah, we can finish this. Because this is a good, crucial episode of how I told you. You know how most people can be saved and nobody goes home? No one leaves to go home? This is one of the episodes. Luckily, this is one.
I gotta tell him if I know my way.
Can you do me a favor real quick, please?
So, yeah.
Break my back.
Thank you.
Good for that. Oh, I don't know how you got it that last time.
And she really like that. But you got to thank you so much. What's that? Hold on. Can we take it back? Come in. Dude, come on, bro. Goddamn. I'm closing his face. Settling back. Huh? Yeah, I saw me at home. Just want to make sure, man. They don't want to not help. Then no cracking his back and back to my back. She ended up being the winner of the week shots. 24. We have 3 together, but in total, he has 6.
So I don't have to do it all alone. And then you say no. You say you don't know.
Huh?
I mean, she said, why does he say this your mama?
Huh?
Why does he say this your mama? Hey mama, how you doing? How you doing? I'm 24. I'm 24. How you doing? I was just introducing myself. How you doing? Like, I'm just saying. I'm just trying to see. I just really introduce myself. I got kids. We got kids, and what else you? A little bit, but you know, I'm really trying to see what's going on with you though. Y'all said this was loyalty mama. Y'all said this loyalty mama. I mean, she kind of cute though. I just, y'all leave me alone. Anyway.
We got something else.
I was just trying to see if she like young man or not. I was just,
Yeah, Chantel Wilson.
I was just trying to see if she like young man.
She might have brought me here and left me. She said, I wish Loyalty brought her back.
Yeah, and she left you in good hands. I'm just trying to see, how you standing there. Cause I see that your daddy did drop you off, and I'm glad that you've been sitting here riding with us. It's really nice. I appreciate that. You know what? Hey, Shan.
You all stay.
You know
Shan. That's
a
good one, baby. That's a good one. Where are you all stay?
You know what? I'm just like that. I like this is thank you. You know what? This thing, you know what? I'm sitting right here and thinking about everything. Okay.
I'm not thinking rundown. And Shan said, ha ha ha, thank you.
Got me over here fucking blushing and shit. That's the problem. I'm really over here blushing and shit. I'm just like, it's, I don't know what to say no more. I ain't do it. What's going on? Shit, I'm tired of this shit.
It's alright, Grandpa.
You're wrong for that. Who do you think's gonna win?
They both gonna win.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they just both sliding down the pole, and I ain't never had a show. Right, I was actually like this was a show of a lifetime, and they both performed.
Yes, they did.
She almost lost it with the hair flip at the end.
Yeah.
Almost, but she because she did such a beautiful performance. She won.
Who do you think's gonna win this season?
Who?
Who do you think's gonna win this season? Because I have a guesstimate. But guess who's pissed off about that? Guess.
The black girl?
No, Silky's upset that both of them stayed. She's a little upset that both of them stayed. Because they are ready for people to go home. Huh?
Congratulations, ladies. Now remember, if you can't love yourself, how the hell you gonna love somebody else? Can they get amen up in here?
Well, you can't love somebody else, even though they're without loving yourself sometimes. Yeah, that's true.
Work up on anything in real.
You said, how you gonna love somebody else? Crazy. Hardly sometimes. Yeah.
Yes, Mika. She said something.
Hi, Mika. What she said?
Mika said, y'all.
Yeah. Hi, Mika.
So I said, yes, Mika.
Yeah, it feels so good. Guys, got your AC.
Keep turning it because it really doesn't matter unless you're doing the best and you get the money. That's why I keep trying to stress to y'all. Hey, this one is anybody's game. With the exception of Tyra and Trixie, everyone that has won Drag Race has a place in the top of Snatch Game.
I ain't doing that.
I think she left because of Lotus.
But there's competition and
It's like you're driving while she here. You're going to be here with you.
it could be any game, really.
Hey, she left and you were still in chat.
I've won 2 main challenges. Last week a bitch was telling me that I was talentless, and I just won. See, God is good. Miss Evie, you reap what you sow. I do feel that because all of us are still here, the pressure is definitely on. I'd like to know from some of y'all, like, now that the pressure is on, like, what are you going to do differently? Nothing.
I'm not sure.
You gotta do something.
So what time we go to sleep?
And I did wonderful this week. So there's nothing else I can show but do what I'm supposed to do and show why I'm
He honestly don't know me.
exceptional drag queen. One thing I can say about myself, if I'm gonna be wrong, I'm gonna be comedically wrong. People don't like it, they talk about me, say I'm talentless, but I don't give a I am here. The Bible say, speak a plain and watch your pass. I don't smoke the grain. The Lord will make your enemy your footstool.